Welcome back to the Road Show. This morning in The Buzz, it's a controversial battle over bracelets that are meant to raise money for breast cancer. Yesterday, a federal judge ruled that the bracelets that say, "I heart boobies," are not offensive. But despite the ruling, the bracelets are still being met with a lot of resistance. They had been banned at North Attleboro Middle School. That's when a group of students took the free speech case to court. The ruling is not binding in Massachusetts, but it could set a precedent, and parents really see it both ways.
Kids want to be an advocate, but that yes, it is offensive. It's kind of a hard line. Where do you draw the line?
I think it could be put a little bit differently.
You need something that gives them a hook, that gets them talking, and maybe after they see the humor in it, it raises some awareness about the serious side of this whole issue.
All right, so the base question here is, do you think the bracelets are offensive?
I don't know. I wouldn't think offensive is the right word, but I think
appropriate.
You know, for a middle school, I mean, it can be a bit of a distraction and become sort of a giggle fest amongst the younger generation to talk about that. But I mean, you know, I know there's some people that wear, you know, the Live Strong or pink bracelets for cancer awareness. But you know, the terminology for that age group might be a little bit.
I think it's a bad idea, absolute bad idea to let them wear this to school. I really do, because it opens up a can of worms. I mean, I hate to, you know, sort of play off of this by saying, but you know, if you let them do that, then like let's say they want to support you know, causes to raise awareness for you know, cancer of the testicles or whatever. You know what I mean? And then they start wearing "I heart cojones," or you know what I mean? Like something it's silly, but it's true. I mean, you allow boobies, and then you know, you don't want to get gross here. I think with young kids, you shouldn't allow it at school.
I don't think it's gross, but I just think it's for that age group, you know. I don't know.
It can be seen as inappropriate sometimes, yeah. But those bracelets have been around for years now. Those I Heart Boobies bracelets. And
I've never heard of them.
They have been, because I had friends that wore them in college or whatever. And I'm kind of surprised that this is being brought up now. But I think maybe just because it's in the demographic of the middle school. But I don't find them offensive.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want my
kids. You can wear whatever you want.
I wouldn't want my kids. I think you'll feel the same way when you have kids someday. You don't want them wearing things like that. You know, when they're like, I mean, think about it. A middle schooler, 11 years old, wearing an "I Heart Boobies."
At that age, though, at that age in middle school, you're taking sex ed classes in health. You know, you're addressing all of these things.
Learn all about them.
Yeah, but you can still support the cause without using the word boobies.
Here's the thing. I think it starts at home. I mean, you know, I know your kids sneak a lot of stuff in their backpacks when they leave and they go, and sometimes put on different outfits when they walk out the door before they go to school. I don't think it should be up to the school to ban that stuff. I mean, just, you know, good relationship with your child and anything like this, and just say, listen, just don't wear them, please. And
or if you
want to wear them on the weekends to support a cause, that's fine. But
or if you see someone that's wearing, I mean, you just have to understand, you know, it's to raise awareness for breast cancer.
Yeah, but I think
no one's doing it saying, ha ha, you know, they're not wearing T-shirts.
I just don't think kids are mature enough at that level to understand the true. I mean, they maybe understand the meaning of it, but
I'm sure
also look what I got.
Yeah.
My bracelet says boobies.
Absolutely, you know, tons of kids are wearing them just for that reason, and it's not for the cause. I mean, some of them are, but I don't think a lot of them are. But
I have a silly band on.
You do? You have no, it doesn't support anything except what's the shape?
It's a football helmet.
Okay. All right, let's see what everybody's talking about this sort of controversial topic online. Courtney?
While we don't have the results to our poll yet, I can tell from our blog and Facebook, most people are okay with it, but there are some who don't want their children to wear them. So we'll start on the live blog on foxprovidence.com. And Jean says, although I think the idea is great, I think a more appropriate slogan should be found. And Aaron says, I have no problems with it. The wording gets your attention. That can start a conversation, thus keeping it fresh in people's minds. There are so many women that have struggles, are struggling, or lost the battle. So she seems to be okay with it. Here's our poll right underneath the live blog. Would you want your children or their classmates wearing the bracelet? A, sure, why not if it's for a good cause? Or B, no, it's too inappropriate for kids. This buzz has generated 18 comments so far on our Facebook page. And Hope Leary says, I think if the kids are old enough and their parents are okay with it, then the schools should let them. Kevin Boughton says if they're teaching sex ed in the school, regardless of what their age, they should be allowed to wear them. Donna Mitchell says if the bracelets were pink, they would be raising awareness, but they are not, so I would not let my child wear one. She says they're not allowed to wear T-shirts with certain sayings or logos, so why bracelets? We can go through more of the comments later if you'd like. We have a ton of them.